This is going to be our best gala ever, I can assure you. Kelly and I are so fortunate to hear stories so often of people really discovering themselves and transforming. So when we talked about what we would do for the gala this year, we thought, let's ask people what their stories are. Let's hear about their points where they found their power.
We do feel so lucky every day that we get to see the stories and we get to hear your stories. And not just about the HCA and it's fun and I love this class, but how art, music, theater, or dance somehow helped you heal a wound or possibly gain some confidence or was a way for you to show yourself to the world in a unique way. There's Steve's story.
So as a high school senior, Steve tried out for the talent show, and he didn't get in. Can you imagine? He was devastated, but mostly because he had his eye on impressing a girl. And so he worked really, really hard in college, and even harder after that, to become a singer, songwriter, performer that he is today. And apparently this impressed the girl. She married him.
Or Jody's story. Jody played the violin and was considered the worst in the group. And then she switched to the saxophone. It wasn't really much better. But then a little later, she found her home with the bass guitar. Now, this woman has been told over and over again she looks more like a librarian than she does a bass player. But let me just tell you, this girl can rock it.
And there's Eric.
I grew up in a very musical family, but not one that communicated well with our words. So when it came time for me to come out to my father, I couldn't find the words to talk to him about it. And for a while that was really hard for me. But I knew that he still loved me and supported me because he allowed me to pursue my passions. And he would come to every single concert I performed in and cheer in the front row.
Whenever I perform, I think of my younger self. I was shy, definitely a little bit different, and I felt out of place among a lot of people. But theater was a place where I could be myself, and I had a lot of role models that I could look up to, and they definitely showed me the way.
And there's Nancy's story.
When my children and I experienced a series of devastating losses, music, art, theater, we found joy, community, and new love there. And the arts helped our family to heal as individuals and as a group.
Music was really important in helping my family to heal and process loss, grief, and transitions. Wheel throwing and drawing also brought peace to my children.
As a performer, it seems like everyone has their own special moment, a memory that made them realize that this is what they wanted to do for the rest of their lives. Well, for all the performing that I do, you would think that mine happened while I was on the stage, but it actually happened while I was in the audience. I was sitting next to my mom in the Delbert space at Mrs. McDonald's celebration of life. There was so many incredible musicians and performers at it. They took all of my anger and sadness and how unfair I thought life had become and turned it all into love. Love for the people around me, love for Mrs. McDonald and her family, love for art, love for music, and of course, love for this community that I knew I had to be a part of.
Music's got me through so many difficult times in my life. The breakup of a marriage, death of a father, stressful times at work. It's also brought me incredible joy and spiritual connection. From playing music with my children to singing in front of an audience of total strangers with my band, to meeting my amazing wife 18 years ago at a show, and finding community here at the HCA.
In 2017, I spent basically the entire year in the hospital, and singing allowed me to stay close to my friends and family and kept me alive.
I was severely bullied in middle school, mostly because I didn't try out for the basketball team. I decided to try out for the school play instead. It wasn't until high school, when I transferred to a performing arts school in Natick, that I was able to really pursue my passion, theater. It was there that I found my people, I learned to embrace what I loved, and I learned to believe in myself.
I grew up with learning disabilities, and school was really hard for me. I believed my entire life that I was stupid. Thanks to theater, I was able to get into a college, and the first time I performed for the chair of the music theater department, she said, "Wow, that was amazing, that was really insightful. You're really smart." And I believed it. I worked hard, I focused, and now I'm a professional performer in New York, and I've had the privilege of performing at incredible venues such as the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C.
We are our stories. We are all a little broken, bruised, and sometimes even ashamed of our scars. But through the arts, dance, theater, music, and visual art, we have a pathway to heal and to see that we are all truly glorious.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say. Nobody wants your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. Nobody loves you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Another round of bullets hit my skin. Well, far away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in.
We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors. Yeah, that's what we become.
Yeah, that's what we become.
I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, oh, 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 oh. This is me, oh, and I know I'm worthy of your love. There is nothing we're not worthy of.
When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who we're meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. me